Hello everyone, my name is Nitin Singh. How you guys are doing? I hope lot many people are still on their holidays, and I really wish you a, a excellent New Year and Merry Christmas to all my viewers. So thank you so much people joining here. So the reason today I came so early, so basically I don't do the live session in this time, but the reason I came and I really want to do it now, because I have just met one person and I have been watching him doing watercolor, and I'm really surprised to see one of his behavior where he's still stuck with some of the setback with the watercolor, and he is still struggling even after working after a few months. So I just given him some tips. So I just thought that I should also share these tips, and rather I just wanted to make a quick demo and let you know that where the people are actually finding watercolor a big setback. So without wasting much time, I really want to bring out that setback which one of my friend he is struggling with, and that is something like he is so much of he just wanted to spend more time. He wanted to make the things more perfectly with the zero number brush. So what typically what I have seen today, what he does is, suppose he wanted to make he made some flower. Okay, so what he did is he made a very excellent, you know a flower, something like this, similar like this. Okay, which is good, but the problem here is, now I'll tell you what was the problem. The problem was, what he did is he just took color and he was doing this way, and he has been doing such painting from last few months. Okay, he used to do like this. I'm not done. What he has done is he did like this, and then again some water, and then very finely like this. I wanted to paint like him. Okay, this is how he was doing, and then on weight he was doing something like, actually he was a part of some institute where he was learning watercolor. This is how he was doing. Okay, now basically myself only, when I was doing this I got really frustrated. I can understand how you guys are feeling now. This is not the way to paint watercolor. This is absolutely not. Now, the reason why I'm saying you should not paint in this fashion, because it you need to, the watercolor has a very specific ability. It has a flavor, and that flavor will not come this way. Okay, if you'll do like this, you may get a very fine lines or those things, but who cares those? Okay, like this. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, what I'll do is, if somebody will bring this kind of work, I will do like this is not the watercolor. Now you'll say, okay, so if this is not the watercolor, then what you are actually saying? Then I would rather suggest, and in fact I just told him, you should not have an approach like this. And I've been saying from long time in all my videos, this brush, the smaller brush, those bristles, okay, these all are your fears. You'll not do anything. This brush is meant for some specific work, like making some very thin outlines, wires, or any very soft thin lines. Other than that, throw it away. You don't need that. So what I was telling to my friend, you need to get rid out of this, okay? And then what you need to do is, you want to make a flower, right? Okay, fine. I'll be doing the same thing here. Okay, this is my flower. Okay, there was some. This is flower. Now you don't ask me which flower it is. I don't care which flower it is. Now, what I will do is, I will take the same color what you have taken. You want to make an orange here, right? Fine. You need you when you start painting, you need to enjoy. Okay? The very first, the Guru mantra, I would say, is let's enjoy the watercolor. Don't ever feel that this is going to be if you'll do a certain things, it will spoil your painting. Doesn't matter. Let it spoil. What I'll do is, I'll enjoy this. I'll enjoy this whole activity. I'll take this color. I'll do like this. I'm not going to do this whole set of this. Okay? I'll take this. Okay? Who said that only one color? I want to take some other color. You have to get that, feel that what all the colors are there in the flower. How many colors you can pick. That is also a great ability you need to develop. Okay? I'll just simply put some color here and there. Yeah. Just enjoy. Just enjoy whatever it comes. Make this whole process as a fun way. It's a fun. I'll leave this white space, That is also a one the great way to paint watercolor. You need to learn how to leave the white, and if you have started learning how to leave the white, okay, then you'll have a wonderful time with watercolor. See, I'm leaving this white space, this white. Yes. Okay. Are you able to see this? So this is what I'm trying to tell all my friend. You know, when you're painting, when you're painting, you should start enjoying. Okay, don't just stick with a small brush and giving a small patches. Just do some experiment. Just be be as agile as possible. Take a water, do some sprinkling. Just see what happens. Don't restrict yourself. Just see what happens. And such kind of behavior will make you a fine watercolor artist. Okay, and don't just be happy that okay whatever you have done, you are actually no, I'm not going to touch anything because it will spoil my painting. Doesn't matter. You still have you are in a position to do any sort of any sort of work. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody is coming to tell you anything. If they're coming, if they're asking you, then you should say that okay, this is how I really enjoy. This is how I enjoy my work. Okay. I know, I mean, I'm just talking as some uh, maybe rubbish, but this is how I do watercolor. This is how my approach to watercolor. This is how I do. When it get dry, then you can do even more beautiful thing here. Okay, but trust me guys, doing such thing will improve your confidence, will give you a lot of joy. Okay, and this is what I feel is a way to learn watercolor. There is because because when I've seen one of my friend, the way he was making watercolor painting, that's not the way. Watercolor is not about that a small brush. You take a small brush and do a very small detailing and all. That's not. Bring that beauty, bring that stroke, that first, this one, that stroke has to come. and that is the beauty. Try to learn how to leave this white space, okay, and how those color mingles each other. When it get dry, you can do even more, just a small patches, and then you see the beauty. So thank you so much, everyone. This is one of the incident happened to me today, and I just thought that I should bring this knowledge to you, some wisdom, which I feel will help you to go ahead to learn watercolor. I hope you have learned something from this video. If not, please do write your comment, your suggestion. If you have not subscribed my channel, you subscribe it. I do a lot of watercolor online session. I'll be keep doing. So if you like this video, or if you enjoy my effort doing watercolor, then you can visit my Patreon page and support my watercolor art. So I'll be able to create such tutorial for you guys. So this is all for you guys, and without your support, it's sometimes it's very difficult. So I look forward to have you as my Patreon. And if you have any question and comments, please do write your mail. Visit my website. I'm very much active in Instagram, so visit my Instagram and my Facebook page, or whatever the channel. So, but this more about it's not just about the channel, but it's all about how effectively you are learning watercolor. So so if you have any question which I can answer, so probably I can take few question here. Over to you guys. Okay, so one question is from Love Heart. Should I always draw light? So typically in a watercolor principle says that you should have the light first and then go to depth. In this format, you will have your better control. You will understand and how to suppose if I have made this as a light here, then how when it get dry, or even if you want to make it little more darker, you can do that. So it's always to stick with the principle where you come from the light to dark, but there is a nothing set rule. You can always go and break the rule. The rules are not going to help you sometime, or some of the principle you just need to follow effectively, even if you want to break the rule. So you should know the pulse of that, and then only you should be able to break that rule. Okay, how to paint light reflection. So probably you can visit my other videos where I have made it, but I will try to make another video for it. Should I always work on watercolor paper? Not necessarily at all. And not even working on a very high quality watercolor paper. I am absolutely against that. So if you want to learn watercolor, you can just take any paper, even a simple chart paper should also work. All you need to improve your skill and how flawlessly you're working with the watercolor. That's the aim you should have. Doesn't matter what color, what paper, or whatever it is. Okay, are you making tutorial on Patreon? So no, I'm not making a tutorial for the Patreon. So Patreon, if you are aware, the Patreon is the creative space for creator who actually, if somebody want to support their art or their effort, so they can do that. So I'll be giving that link, so you can visit that page. So is it really important to paint with an artist grade, or I can use student paint? You can always do whatever you like. As I said, you really don't need to stick with any principle. The colors are colors, okay? They have their values, their emotions. Color doesn't have a different the colors will always give you, if the green color, the green color will always be green, okay, no matter which brand you are using, okay? So green must, you may be like, you'll be getting on a brighter light or those stuff and all. I don't want to get into that technical thing, but as long as you are able to express yourself with any color, it should be fine. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so one question, what exercise I should do daily? That's a very fantastic question, and just keep telling all of my students that you have to do at least a one random painting that's just similar like what I've done now. You have to do a just a 10 or a 15 minutes or just a 10 minute of work every day. You know, it's just like a if you start doing this such kind of work, okay, what happens is you will be in a pace, you will be able to understand the water and the flows everything very smoothly. So I would always recommend you to please do, just spend at a 10 minute or 15 minute every day if it is possible. Person who's working in their office, and also that for them also, if you have a smaller pocket size watercolor book, or any source where he can paint quickly, or even if it is not a painting, you can just do that a very fast sketching, that should also work well with that. So all right, so thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoy this video. I'll be coming with a new video very soon. And till that time, take care yourself, have fun, have a really great new year. I wish everyone and all your friends and families a brightest new year ahead. Celebrate, and I hope the new year will bring a lot of joy and happiness to you, your family and friends, this entire world community and the art community. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.